There are a lot of low-quality ICOs out there. In fact, the vast majority of them are either scams or underdeveloped and people just seeking to raise money really easily. But at CoinList, we conduct these deep diligence processes on the tokens that we end up listing on the platform. And what we see is that there is enough. There are tokens out there that have high-quality teams, that have already built products, that have shown a history of building products and are running their sales in a compliant and legal manner. And those are the ones that we actually host on the platform. So we are seeing more and more of those. ICOs in their modern form have really only existed for 9 to 12 months. And so we're seeing now people that started the process back 9 or 12 months ago, thinking about how they can build an ICO in the right way, starting to do it now and over the next few months, and that trend's going to continue into 2018.
I want to dig into this a little bit further, because yesterday SEC Commissioner Jay Clayton said this. He said, quote, market professionals, especially gatekeepers, need to act responsibly and hold themselves to high standards. To be blunt, from what I've seen recently, particularly in the initial coin offering space, they can do better. How are you doing better? How can better be done, and what does that mean from a regulatory standpoint?
Yeah, we generally actually agree with Commissioner Clayton there that most of these are low quality. They're not doing the proper disclosures. They're not going through the actual processes they need to with the SEC and other regulatory agencies. What people need to do is get good counsel, good legal counsel that understands what they're doing, knows when these securities need to be registered or exempted with the SEC, when they need to go through processes with other agencies, and what they need to do in advance of actually running a token sale. More and more of them are doing this. More law firms are getting that expertise that they need. And so we're going to see more high quality ones, but that doesn't mean the low quality ones will just disappear.
I was going to say, how long did they last? How long can they sort of swim along this shark and not get washed out by, people just running away or regulatory moves as well?
I do think we will see in 2018 the regulatory agencies take more direct action. Even over the last few months, we've seen an increase in the number of statements from Commissioner Clayton and others. And so if that trend continues, I think we'll see in 2018 that many of these will run into difficulties, run into legal actions, and there's already been a few enforcement actions.
Do you think people will go to jail?
I think there's certainly a chance people will go to jail. They are committing, in these cases that we've seen with the enforcement actions already, or at least being accused of securities fraud violations, and those can certainly lead to jail time.
Andy, how is this different from penny stocks, from stocks that are low volume with high risk of being manipulated? We've seen investors over the years, particularly in previous generations, getting taken advantage of despite the knowledge that they thought they had.
Well, we'd actually compare it to the stock asset class as a whole. There are certainly a large number of penny stocks that are highly risky, highly volatile, and many ICOs and new tokens will fall into that category. But that doesn't preclude there being really high-quality teams, high-quality projects with companies that actually have real revenue and are driving forces behind these projects. So, we evaluate it and say many of these will fall into that penny stock category, but we're looking for the ones that are really high quality, doing the diligence on those and understanding what the blue chip stock's going to be.
So 5 years from now, 10 years from now, what do you see this market looking like? Who do you see in terms of the coins and the platforms actually, continuing to exist and evolve?
Yeah, we certainly think we're going to see a mix, and we've seen this even over the past few weeks, of new companies that start as token companies and build new tokens, new protocols that can underlie fundamental value on the internet, whether they're transacting in files or bandwidth or any other type of metric on the internet. There will be new token companies. We think we'll also see existing companies, existing assets be tokenized, whether that's existing stock or real estate or other assets. We'll see tokens that represent those in addition to these new protocols that are being created.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.